Alright, so here today, I thought we could have a little bit of fun here. We don't know when the collaboration is coming. I want to make that abundantly clear with you. We know there is a collaboration. Both the dev notes and the leak provided us that information. But I wanted to talk about what to expect from the units, because this time, I know a lot about these characters because I'm literally covering the damn game from Netmarble, basically being TOG. They actually, so a lot of people keep asking me this question, so I thought I'd answer it in a video versus DMs. Yes, Tower of God, that game, the New World game, right, is getting 7DS as a collaboration, while we are getting Tower of God as a collaboration. It's some sort of cross promo thing, okay? So when that happens, yes, it's coming out confirmed within the next 2 months. So if you would like to join that game, you can. Up to you. I'm not telling you to. Just do what you want. If you want to, people keep asking me that question. Yes, the 3 units on that game apparently are Escanor, Meliodas, and Elizabeth. For this game, it is going to be Zahard, Viol, and Yuri. Today we're going to go through these characters, talk about them. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. And let's check it out. Let's see what they're cooking up. So first things first, if you want to know who the characters are, this is Viol over here. It's basically the main character of Tower of God. Okay, that's what it is, right? That's literally what you can go for here. Over here, we have Zahard. Very much like a fan favorite character right now in Tower of God. If you don't already know, this game literally is holding a popularity contest right now. And in that contest, Zahard is top 3 being voted for, right? The current top character is Yun, but she's like the most famous character in the game right now because she destroys everything. She's like an absolute G code. But they are holding a popularity contest and Zahard is there, right? The third character is the one only Yuri, right? So Yuri is another character here. She's like... she used to be like the poster girl per se for the Tower of God New World game. She was like the first character you get for free. You get a bunch of dupes of her and everything. But you know, Endorsi was the PFP of the game. Shocked they didn't choose Endorsi for this collaboration. But yeah, I've been covering this game for a while now. I can show it to you. So again, this is the channel I'm currently covering on. But their popularity contest is going crazy because it's a half anniversary for them right now. So they are absolutely cooking. But there's a lot of characters that I can show you if I can find the damn popularity contest. It was right here. So I can kind of show you what the characters look like. So again, this is the most popular character in the game. I'm shocked they didn't choose her for the collab. Or this, like, again, KR loves this guy to death, so I'm shocked they didn't choose him either. Again, the other character that I'm referring to is over here. So this is Endorsi, another very popular character. In the game, she's not the best anymore, so they obviously won't vote for her. But she's also there. Shockingly enough, they didn't make it in this game, so we only have 3 characters, sadly, even though this game has plenty of characters. The IP itself has plenty of characters to go with, but they chose these 3 only. Is there an SR character? I can't tell you, but first, Viola is a red character in that game. Will he be a red character in this game? I don't think we have that knowledge yet. We just know that this character has a buff card and a attack or debuff card, right? So automatically, that is what Viola has. In this game, what does he do? Basically, he does something sort of similar. Why am I saying that is because of this. So again, red character wave controller is what they call it. It's a ranged character, basically. So like if you're trying to farm Belmoth, you can't because he's ranged only. He doesn't really, unless he teleports towards them. That's like a whole thing he has in his kit also. Again, in this thing, doesn't really do too much here. The entire aspect of this kit is he has like a thorn, right? It's a red thing floating around him, and that is like a buff thing also. So if they do the buff card, it's actually similar to one of his attacks here in the game, which they might go for, right? Activates the thorns to increase attack power and speed to become immune to abnormal conditions. It also enhances his skills and adds a jolting effect to his basic attacks. Basically, this is a very important part of his kit, and this is how he kind of carries in Tower of God New World, and he is a really good character. So I am curious what they do here. He's the main character, so theoretically they shouldn't botch him or butcher him, but again, Aaron exists, so we can't really make that assumption, you know that. But yeah, that's like the teleport that I'm talking about. He does teleport towards the character and then attacks them, sort of like an assassin in a way. Literally teleports behind them and then just attacks them. He also has a stun in his kit, but everyone in this game basically has a stun in their kit, so I can't really say that that's going to happen for him, right? But definitely he is supposed to be powerful, so I am very curious. Here's what his ultimate looks like if you are, again, you know, wondering, what does this man's do? Yeah, he looks very cool, and the thorn is a very big part of his kit, so that's there. Yeah, that's really it, right? When it comes to this over here, data is hard. So let's also establish a fact here just so we have this. For each character, you have Viola over here, you have Zahard over here, correct? And for Yuri, you have her over here. These 3 characters, just so you know, just so we can at least get this down, this is going to be most likely a human character. Makes no sense otherwise. It's like they could make him unknown just to be stupid, but there's no logical sense of that. This is a human, through and through, should be a human. Now, Yuri is a human, should be a human, that's it. The thing is, Zahard's not a human. Zahard's an unknown character. So if they're making, like, unknown technically is pretty good. And Zahard in this game is like the most broken character ever. So put 2 and 2 together, you better make this character broken in Marvel. Like, he is busted. Everyone loves him. Look at this dude. The popularity contest, man, is top 3. Everyone just just ride or die. That's how Zahard is, and he is just the best. In this game, he is just the best. So they better not butcher my boy. He better be busted and, you know, bring that big comeback to Unknown Team while Glaxenia stomps on everything. you know what I mean? So that is there. He is a very, very strong character in this game. So hopefully Grand Cross sort of encompasses some of that, or just lets us die miserably. But who knows, right? But yeah, that is what this is. So again, 2 humans and 1 unknown, because again, he's Data, right? Technically, that's a whole different thing. He's Data. Just think that now. Like Data, actual Data. That's it. So go with that. But this is the character. He's green, again, in Tower God New World. Don't know if they're going to choose the same thing. But he is, again, the best character in the game, basically. So they should sort of correlate that into this game. But will they? I don't know. I don't know. He's also actually designated to like the tank kit, so he is very tanky, and he has a lot of defense shred, and he has a lot of ability to destroy. Every attack he has is basically AoE in a way, or shooting down a line in this game, right? Which is technically in our game considered AoE. So I am curious if both his cards are AoE cards, but he is insane. His ultimate is beautiful. Take a look at his ultimate. It's basically like Gilgamesh. Go with Gilgamesh, right? It's a very similar way, right? But that's what, again, Zahard looks like. Data Zahard, by the way. Yuri, the final character, she is a tank in our game. Again, a green character. She is pretty strong for whatever she is. She is pretty strong. Definitely not like a support character, but like, how do I describe it? She's mainly good for, so that increases her defense. She's a tank character. That's all she really excels at. But in this game, like, do we have tank characters per se? Like, will she have a counter? Albedo 2.0. But no, she doesn't. In this game, no counter or such function. But again, she is a very cool character, and she is very strong. So if they choose to make her whatever character in this game, they better just not fumble. That's all I want, all right? If they fumble, right, if this is AOT 2.0, uninstall, quit this game. I do not want to see that. But these characters are, again, pretty cool. And for the most part, it's a human buff. So a human buff, human buff. The potential festival might be human if it's Arthur, right? So you have 2 human characters, and then that. And then you have Unknown if Unknown needs anything as a support or whatever. Like, dude, him being support's wild. His passive is going to be so selfish. It's just going to be him, bro. It's going to be like if Solo on the battlefield annihilates the entire battlefield. Like, that's his passive type thing. But I am curious what they do for him. And if they do make him Unknown, that makes sense. If they do make him human, I'm going to be basically shocked because it makes no sense. Like, he is literally an unknown character. He's Data. He's not an organic being or whatever. So that's basically my 10 cents on that aspect of it. But yeah, it's currently what it looks like. Both games are doing a collaboration with each other. One game doing, again, 7 Deadly Sins. One game doing Tower of God. So it's kind of a cool thing. Whatever it is, kind of cool thing. Apparently, leakers are saying that it's Origins promotion. I'm curious if that really is the aspect. Because it's like, dude, Origins releases way later. So what the fudge? But that's what leakers are saying, so I'm curious. But again, yeah, that's there. With that being said, yeah, just want to have some fun here, show this to you. I do know a little bit about the game, so I can at least give some information, or at least the IP. I've been covering the game for 6 months. Hopefully I do know something about it. But yeah, that's what it looks like for these 3 characters. Still, I'm astonished they didn't choose more characters, making it 4. But it could be 3, and an SR, like Bomb is the other character. He could be the SR. But again, in this game, he's an SSR. So, like, I don't know. But it could be like sort of copying Eren. Like the OG Eren is that, and then Titan Eren was separate. But he was the SR, so they could do it that way, where Bomb is that, and then Viol is the other version of him, right? So they could do it that way, but I'm curious. So we'll see what they do, right? With that being said, I'll catch you in the next one. Have as they say, if you enjoy. That's been it, and yeah, take care.